Okay, students, we just did some linear or simple linear regression, and now I want to show you how to make some scatter plots. If we want to make a scatter plot, we go to Graphs, we go to Scatter, Simple Scatter, Define. Okay, on the y-axis we put the number of the percentage of people living on Social Security. On the x-axis we want to put the number of inhabitants. We press on OK. SPSS generates an output for us, and here we see this is the number of people living in a city, and these are the percentage of people living in Social Security on Social Security. And we see it's this part is clustered, and we see here are actually somewhat deviant or outlierish data points. So these are those large cities with a very large number of people, or let's say for Dutch standards large cities. So these are Amsterdam, The Hague and Rotterdam. If you click 2 times on the graph and you want to have a regression line, you choose this icon, you click on close and OK again, and what do we see? This is the line we just estimated with linear regression. And we see, let's say, again, the 16.5% is our R square, and you see the line we just estimated it was this line. And what is wrong about this line, or my immediately intuition would be, is the things we just did, is this right? Which you could say, the line is, let's say, has this slope, and this is because of these 3 points here, those large cities, while actually the clustering of cities is over here. So I don't know if it's right what we just did. Maybe we should correct our data set for, let's say, okay, we only want to involve cities that with 200,000 people or less, because the line is now like this, but actually my intuition says it should be like this, much steeper. I hope you agree. Okay, if we want to do this, we have to sort our data file a little, so let's do it. You go to Data and you say Select Cases, and we want to have an if condition there, and let's say the number of inhabitants should be smaller or equal to 200. We can leave out the 1000 part, and we press on Continue, and we press on OK, and let's see what happens. Now always your output, and what do you see? For instance, Amsterdam, a city with more than 200,000 people, is crossed away. Let's say which other cities are crossed away. So this is Schravenhaag, and for your non-Dutch people, this is The Hague. Schravenhaag is the old name for The Hague. 2 other cities, Rotterdam and Utrecht, are out of the data file. Okay. Now let's make this scatter plot again. As defined, we don't have to change anything because we just want to make the same scatter plot. On OK. And what do we see? This is the scatter plot without those large cities. And you see, okay, yes. Yeah, what do we actually see? If we want to fit in a line close, and what do we see? This line is actually has a smaller R square. So what do we actually see? Is this better, worse? I don't know. You should answer this. Okay, but now you know how to make a scatter plot. Thank you for your attention.